What it do, what it do. Let it do what it do, what it do.
I'm definitely face of boxing. Absolutely.
They up the level, I'ma up the level with them every time.
Shakur Stevenson!
I mean what I say, lines only for.
Oh! Charlo just dropped moving with that sweeping right and goes down face first. It's over.
All right, all right, all right. KQ is back from calling, man, all them fights on Saturday night, Saturday afternoon. But, man, there was one, maybe two was lit. And that's about it. Sonny Edwards, I think he got put on the back burner. I think now going forward, his career is gone. All right. What's going on, young world? What's going on, baby? All right. Salute to you, man. Yes, sir. I wanted to get in touch with you, see how everything was going. All right. Yes, sir. It's 2:12 a.m. here in Osaka, Japan. All right. All right. I'm tired. I'll call you. Yeah, man. Okay. Man, we miss you too, man. All right. We miss you too, brother. All right. Good to see you. Good. Get some rest, man. Go ahead and get some rest. All right. All right. Yes, sir. Man. And so Sonny Edwards, he got put on the back burner, man, and man, oh man, he just never recovered. So but we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about none other than a Daddy Schofield. He came out with an apology. He came out with an apology that don't mean shit to me. All right, now this is me talking. All right, now y'all might feel a different way. Y'all might say, well, you supposed to forgive and this and that. No. I got 3 daughters, all right, and a mama. Okay? No, I ain't forgiving shit. Okay, but we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Shakur Stevenson and his son. Yeah. And we're going to talk about Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach. Now, a lot of people say, oh, that fight is not going to do well. Watch what KQ say. That fight do well. We're going to see. But also, we talking about David Benavidez. We're going to talk about him. David Benavidez is sparring heavyweights right now. He is sparring heavyweights right now. He is going 15 rounds. So I think he mean business, y'all. I think he mean business on David Morrell. Let's see who all in here, y'all, before I can go ahead and start cooking. All right? Yes, sir. All right, we got all things is up in here. We got the lovely Barbara D is up in here. What's going on, Barbara D? How was your holiday? All right. I hope everything was good. All right. Yes, sir. All right. We got, I see Karisha Shields has a Christmas movie life story coming out. Yeah. She need that attention, Barbara D. She needs that attention. Right? You know what? I'm going to talk about her too. God damn it. All right. Yeah. Angie Wise. What's going on, Queen? How you feel? All right. Akila Nature. What's going on with you, brother? All right. Good to see you, man. All right, man. We started December off right. LB is up in here. Opening LD is up in here. What's going on? Boss Dog is up in here. What's going on, Boss Dog? And yes, sir, Young World, he going back to sleep. All right, yes, sir. Bruce Gas is up in here. What's going on, Bruce? Oh, Thomas Hill is up in here. What's going on, baby? Yes, sir. What's going on? Cutter. All right, Cutter's up in here. Oh, all right now. All right, who else will get in here? Gary. What's up, Gary? Gary Shaw's up in the building. All right, appreciate you. All right, D. Ray. Oh, live. Oh, on the drive. It's in here. All right, yes, sir. Who else we got up in here? We got Louis Brumfield is up in here. All right. What's up, LQ? KQ. All right. Yes, sir. I know everybody be typing fast. I get it. All right. Who else we get up in here? All right. Let me see. Who else? All right. Oh, he came back and said KQ. Okay. All right, who else we got? Eddie Buckley. All right, yes, sir. What's up, Ed? How you feel, man? All right, good. Terrence Gaydon is up in here. What's up, T? How you feel? Clark Bay TV is up in here. All right, all right, all right. Yes, sir. A_Beezy is up in here. All right, yes, sir. James Brody is up in here. What's going on with you? Oh, yes, sir. We're gonna talk about Camille Morton. Yes, sir. He didn't make weight. Yes, sir. We're gonna talk about why he didn't make weight. Why he didn't make weight. All right, yes, sir. All right, all right. Yes, sir. Who else we got up in here? All right, I think that's about it. All right, yes, sir. I got Thomas Hill already. All right, yes, sir. Man, appreciate y'all. All right, I am KQKC Boxing Network. I will be your host for the next 2 hours. All right. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button if you haven't already. Make sure y'all hit the Cash App and Super Chat. Don't drop a Super Chat or Cash App for the holidays. Lord, I need it. But anyway, I appreciate everybody that came out. All right. All right. Thank you. Now, now someone mentioned Karisha Shields. I just want to touch on that real fast. Y'all know how I do it. Okay. Now, if you're new to the channel and you're listening in, all right, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. But the way I do things, I'm not going to talk about one subject for the whole 2 hours. I'm going to tell you what's going on, just like the 10 o'clock goddamn news. All right? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do like the 10 o'clock news. I'm going to go, everything except the weather. I'm going to tell you everything going on in the sport of boxing. All right? So that's what I'm going to do. All right? And let me hang up on this person that's calling me on this old phone. Yes, sir. So anyway, but and I appreciate Von Greenhill coming in here, baby. Yes, sir. And do the back door. Fresh Baker is up in here also. All right, appreciate you. Now, Karisha Shields, Barbara D mentioned to me that she got a movie coming out, and she has been working on that for a minute or so. But she got to be the most attention getter I ever seen. I mean, the way she went at Cameron, it was a damn disgrace. Now, don't expect that movie. And I'm going to tell you right now, I haven't seen it. I don't know nothing about it. But I guarantee you, it's going to be stretched out into, she grew up in poverty. She done nothing to eat. She saved the family. That type of shit, right? I don't want to hear it. All right, I don't want to hear it. You know, so that's what I'm gonna have to. That's what I'm gonna have to. Think this movie is gonna be about. Watch. She gonna say that she saved the family and she fed the family and. No, her sister's a stud, right? Because we know her sister's gay, right? And she always call her a stud. And I mean, I kind of know how it's going, right? I give back to the community. You know, I gave money for the water in Michigan. Floyd didn't do that. Now, when he came from Michigan, he just left. Okay. And I am the most watched woman in the world. Why she put that in there? So she don't like Amanda Serrano. She do not like her. What's going on, Cassandra? Man, how you doing? All right, man. I feel so behind in Boston news. Catch me up, OG. Man, I'm glad you're here. All right. I was worried about you. All right. I'm glad you're doing okay. I hope everything's going good with you. All right. Now, so that's what it is with Karisha Shields. That movie that's coming out about her life, I can tell you just how it's gonna go. And that's how it is, because she has this chip on her shoulders and that no one can knock it off. She wants to fight men. She wants to fight Keith Thurman. Now she wants to fight Cameron. All right. Now she wants to fight Nadi Golovkin. You know, now who's the stud? Just saying. It's just my opinion. Now, let's get on to real boxing news. All right. That just was some gossip. Right now. Jaron Ennis, ducked or I changed my mind. I'm sorry, y'all. I got to call it like I see it. You came here not for clickbait. You came here for the truth. And the truth is, he ducked. He ducked, y'all. If it walks like a duck, and it get out a fight like a duck, He didn't know nothing about fighting at 154. Then it's a duck. It's a duck. That's what it is. Because for the simple fact that what he did was he pretty much said that I want to fight at 147. Now, he know damn well that Virgil Ortiz don't fight at 147. He knows that Virgil Ortiz had problems with the stomach. You see? You know that? Now, Rod, I don't give a shit about neither one of the fighters. One ducked and one didn't. That's all I give a shit about. I don't care. Both of my bums. Okay? That don't work over here, baby. This is what we tell the truth at. Okay? This is what we tell the truth at, baby. That don't work. He ducked. He ducked. He knew what it was. Now, what reason why he ducked, I don't know. You know what? I don't give a shit. But what I do know is he ducked. Those are the facts. Now, his excuse was, I want to fight at 147. Wait a minute. Why you didn't say all this before they got everything all started and everything? I mean, they had everything planned out. Then you gonna say, no, that's okay. I won't fight at 147. You know Virgil Ortiz fight at 154. Huh? So I don't care. I don't give a shit if both of them are amateur or bullshitters or bums. I don't care. Either one ducked and one didn't. And one was Jaron Ennis. All right? In the words of Southpaw TV, he ain't built like that. All right? Okay? Now, when he ducked, you know, I'm kind of figuring out where's Bozy at in all this. Is he just a trainer, or do Eddie handle all this? See, I told everybody Eddie's not a good promoter. That was a bad mistake he made. Dorian Brown. All right, what's going on, baby? All right, yeah. So he said that's why him and his father ain't been seen since the duck. Yes. See, embarrassment. When you get embarrassed and people know, you go hiding. Stand up and be a man and go and face your accusers. Go out there and face it. He know he ducked. Come on, let's stop it. Okay, everybody know he ducked. Okay, now why he did that, I don't know. Now I think he could have gave Ortiz a good run for his money. That's my opinion. I don't think Ortiz is the type of fighter that you would duck from. Now I don't know what the reason was. All I know is he ducked. That's all I know. I ain't stupid. It is what it is. Now, he said in his opinion, well, in his defense, that he wants to be undisputed at 147. Then why you didn't say that shit in the first place? Why you didn't say that? Now, in his last fight, or the fight before last, he said, and I quote and unquote, because I seen the tape. He said, listen, they know I'm coming at 154. I want all the guys, all the smoke at 154. He said 154. That's what he said. That's what he said. And now, he changed his mind. He can change his mind, but it's still a duck. Y'all can do whatever y'all want. Y'all can call him, the second coming, Allah. But he's still a duck. What's up, Teach? Man. Now, and I have to say this. Sorry, Terrence. I'm sorry, Terrence Crawford. My fault. My fault. See, I'm mad enough to do that. See, some of these content creators ain't. My fault, Terrence. Because I'm thinking that you might be scared to fight Jaron because you know he was young, fresh, and can give you that smoke. No, now I understand. It's all about the almighty dollar. You know, sometimes he can, you know, some people can be overrated. Sometimes when you put guys against other guys, and it makes you look better. Top Rank do it all the time. Now, they had everybody thinking that, oh, Bud is ducking boots. Oh. Hey, Wallow. Hey, Wallow. Hey, Gilly. Where the hell you at? Huh? Y'all mighty quiet. Y'all in everybody else's shit. Everybody else's Kool-Aid. Why y'all ain't saying nothing? Yeah. Uh-huh. You see, I said this a while back. But I'm wrong. I was wrong. I'm still wrong though. I said he's not ready. Yes, he is. KQ Boost, man. He the man. Man, Boost is the man. This. Right? I said, no, he's not ready. Now, hey, quick. He's not ready. Then finally, I said, you know, he had a good performance. I forgot who that was. And it wasn't Karen. All right. But he had a good performance. I said, okay, yeah, it look like he's about ready now. You know, but now, you know, he'll never be ready for Terrence Crawford because I don't see the dog in Jaron Ennis. I just don't. Now, Terrence Crawford, yes, I do. Terrence Crawford is just that mean son of a bitch. You know, he is. You know, no matter how you want to line it up. So, but Jaron, he played too much inside the ring. He played with his food too much. Now he pulling stunts like this. You know, and like I say, I have to apologize to Terrence Crawford because I really thought he didn't want to fight him because of that he might get beat. You know, and that ain't the case. I think just Terrence Crawford just wanted a bigger payday, and he don't bring nothing to the table. And he's really not gonna bring nothing to the table now, especially after this. You know how social media is. You know how the boxing community is. Hell, you know how Eddie is. So what Eddie's gonna do, I'm gonna tell y'all, just watch and see the next move. Eddie's gonna take him over to the UK and let him fight somebody over there and make him look good. That's what's gonna happen. You know? So that's what's gonna happen. You know? So I'm sorry, and Boots did all that talking about Terrence and this and that, and no, I want to fight y'all, and you didn't want to, all that. Say that shit. That's for the birds, dude. I'm sorry. It is what it is. So, yeah, Dorian. Yeah, Dorian. Bud will stop here. I think sooner than that. And the way he been fighting with Karen, not the inside fighter. He switches just like Bud. That was another thing that I was looking at. I was saying, hey man, I think he switched better than Bud. But I was wrong because now I'm looking at the level of competition, and then of course who you match him up with the level of competition. So it is a duck to me, and well, no, not only to me, to every damn body. Boxers, former boxers, everybody. I mean, it is what it is. And that's why you're not seeing them interviews. That's why they're not giving no excuses. That's why they are not in hiding, but hey, they sitting this one out. They sitting this one out till somebody else come along. So therefore, shout out to my man Xander Zayas. Xander Zayas is a up and coming star. He's of Puerto Rican descent, and he can fight. Now, one thing about it is, you know, he might not be able to beat Boots, and I'm quite sure he probably can, but at least he stepped up. At least he stepped up. They gave him, I think, what did he say, 24 hours to answer. He said he answered like right away. He said he answered right away. Hell yeah, I take that fight. Because see, some fighters, not all, some fighters, it don't matter if you win or lose. It's that experience being in the ring with a former champion or something like that. So that's how some people look at it. You know, some fighters look at it. So no one's picking and choosing. He knows what he has to do. So, and I like Xander Zayas. I like him a lot, you know. So, and I'll be rooting for him, you know. I'll be rooting for him. So, but let's let me say this. Who's gonna have to prove? Now, we talked about this. No, Tank would never duck anybody. No, Tank ain't ducking nobody. But Tank has certain limits. He has certain criterias, you know, and that's the thing about it. You know, they want to put him at a disadvantage, but he's not going up to 140. They want him to because he went up there once before. But it's certain criteria, you know. And I hope they go ahead and pass this law with this rehydration clause, because I don't think it's fair in any capacity, any fighter, that you can weigh in at your regular weight and then you can blow up to damn near middleweight. No, that ain't fair. The other guy, body just don't move like that, and he might rehydrate up maybe 5 pounds, 10 pounds. That's it. You know, and it just puts you still at a disadvantage. So, but anyway, so now with Jaron Ennis, I said this. What's up, you low down gather? All right, what's going on? Now I said this, and I still stand behind this. Especially now, I stand behind it. Since Jaron Boots ducked, now he really got to get a fan base. And this is what I'm saying. What was you thinking of? That was your shot right there. Going up to 150. Ain't nobody at 147. Go up to 154. Go up there and fight them big guys. Go up there and fight them, I'm not going to say champions on the way out the door, but former champions. You know, go up there and fight the Crawford, the Spencers, the Funduras. You know, go up there and make your bones, baby. Go up there and fight Fundura and Zoo and all them other guys. Hell, Jamel Charlo. He want his get back. He want his belts back. That was your opportunity to get a fan base, dude. Damn the money. The money will came. You want to be undisputed with a bunch of who? Nobody's. You want to be like Devin Haney. Just 1 fight, 2 fight, you undisputed. Do like Jamel did. Go through that whole damn division, and then you be undisputed. Come on, man. But sometimes, if you ain't built like that, you just ain't built like that. I'm sorry. So, you know, if you want to hang out at 147, go ahead. Fight Conor Benn, damn. Fight Conor Benn. They let him off the hook now. He can fight in the UK. And you know what? This is going to be, listen, y'all, this is going to be Demetrius Andrade 2.0. Watch what I say. Mark my words. Then 5 years from now, you're going to say, man, Boots, man, we thought he was going to be that guy. I say the same shit about Keith Thurman. I say the same thing about Keith Thurman. If I could kick my own ass, I would. you know, because I thought Keith Thurman was going to be that guy. I was wrong. I was wrong. And now, here go wasted talent, because I believe competition is good. Sometimes you might have to take an L to be better, to be great. But the thing is, you took the fight. You took the fight. You didn't duck the fight. And sooner or later, he's going to have to find that out. See, he wants the glory, and he wants all the praises and the money right now. Right now at one weight class. You ain't going to get it. There's nobody down there that you can call your nemesis. There's no one down there you can say, hey, he going to give me competition. See, when Earl and Crawford was down there, they was their nemesis. Huh? It was Earl on that side and Terrence on that side. 147 was lit, goddamn it. It was lit. Man. But the glamour division is not like that anymore. I mean, sure, you got standing owners. Ooh, shaking. Right? Come on. Come on, Jaron. Come on. You know, and Bose, he a good dude. Don't get me wrong. I'm not shitting on Bose and nothing like that. You know, oh yeah, Brian Norman Jr. He's down there. You know? That's why I say, Bobby D, I don't want to be too hard on Bose, because he's a good dude. Jaron, I won't be too hard on him, because he's a good guy too. Because he don't do a lot of talking, you know, shit and stuff like that. I just don't like what he did, you know. And I know his reasons, but I've been telling him, like he listened to me, right? But I'm just saying, he could have had the fan base, you know, because this is what he needs, right? Because this is what, you know, bring in more dollars. You know, when you put butts in the seats, that's something to say. But then when he had people walking out on him in his last fight with Karen 2, then that kind of pushed him back. That pushed him back. This must have been the fight that catapulted him up. And if he would have put on a good showing. But then now, you know, and I think Eddie, he's to blame too. He's to blame. I really do. You know? Yeah. Yes, sir. What's going on, Seattle Ray? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Yes, sir. Driving in this fog, or is that the weed smoke? You driving in that fog, or that's the weed smoke? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think that's the weed smoke, man. Man, I don't know. But yeah. So like I said, I don't want to be. I'm not trying to be too hard on Boots though, but you know, it's just a duck, and you know, it is what it is. And I know Boots fans are saying that, you know, well, he this and that. It's no excuse for it. You know, it's no excuse for it. And he knew that Ortiz don't fight at 147 because of the medical issues. He couldn't cut the weight like that. You know, so, but you know, I just want to see what happens next. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see what happens next, and see how he redeem himself. You know, that's the only thing he can do. I can't redeem himself. What's up, CB? What's going on, Cedric? How you feel, man? So I'll tell you what's going on, man. Yes, sir. So that's what I want to see. How he redeemed himself. Okay. Now, let me move on. Okay. And since we got Duckaroo out the way. Okay. All right. Bobby D say, don't be a little bit hard on Boots, right? Nah, I'm goddamn it good. You know, it just ain't nothing but tough love. That's all. Tough love, baby. That's all it is, tough love. You know, it's funny though. He might want to keep that belt. Yeah. You know, that's another thing. The IBF belt, he might want to keep it too. 147. But I just don't see, there's nobody down there that would give him competition down there at 147. Let somebody move up from 140, and I still don't see nobody at 140 that would give him that type of competition. Like I say, it was fun when Earl and Crawford was down there. It was fun, because you had the Crawford fans here, you had Earl Spence fan here, and they got a little kind of carried away though. But it is what it is. And then, of course, that July 29th, I'll never forget that date, man. And that's all she wrote, baby. So now, all right, let's keep going. Okay, now I gotta talk about Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson and Kid Austin. Now, Kid Austin, oh, he's talking that shit. Oh man, he's talking that shit. And of course, Shakur Stevenson, he's saying the same thing. Now, Shakur Stevenson said that he gonna take the young lad to school or whatever. Well, okay. Well, Shakur said that in every fight. Every fight he says that in. Now, I think right now it is too soon. It is too soon for Kid Austin to go in there and fight Shakur Stevenson. Now, don't forget with him, Tank, Kid Austin got these guys ready for their fights. So he kind of like spar with them and know pretty much what they can and cannot do. So therefore, they are real adamant about fighting Shakur Stevenson. Now, I think Zepeda, yes, he hurt his hand, but I think it's not bad like that where he had to wear a sling and all that. I don't think it's that bad. That's just my opinion. All right. Now, Lowdown Gal said, man, KQ, it looks like Booth looking for money and not competition. Well, yeah, but see, that's the thing about it. He would have got money at 154. If you find guys like Earl Spence, maybe. Because Earl Spence, I hate to say it, he won't be around too much longer. So you could have got a fight and got that made with Earl and, made some money, and but you might want to keep the belt, like someone said. So, of course, Tan's not going to fight him. Tan just want, he admitted that. He just want a big bag and get out of there. That's all he want. And Canelo's not going to give it to him. No matter how much you wait on it, Canelo's not going to give it. So, all right. Now, Kid Austin, Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya don't want this fight. No, he don't want this fight. Now, Eddie sent the contract over. No doubt about it. He sent the contract over. And, of course, they signed it. And now they're waiting on Shakur to sign it. Allegedly. Now, I'm going to give y'all my honest opinion. This fight is not going to happen. No matter how much they talk about it. It's a done deal. It's a done deal. It's not going to happen. Oscar don't want it. It's not going to happen. But see, they don't know. You don't need Oscar. He's your promoter, yes. But it's not going to happen. So, So, but, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, they can talk a good game all they want. They can go back and forth all they want. It's not gonna happen. And I really believe that. Boot fights Ryan Garcia in Philadelphia will do big numbers. No, that's not gonna happen. Ryan is he's bigger now, but Ryan's not at that level. You know, it'd be more of a clown show than anything. And a guy like Boots, no, supposed to be fighting, no, serious and real fighters. You know. Yeah. Now, Aikido. All right. Now I see that. I see that they acting like it's a done deal. Cause on Mill City, if y'all haven't seen it yet, he said it's a done deal. We signed our part already. Security signed his. And that's why. See, Oscar don't want it. And y'all know why Oscar don't want this fight. Because Oscar don't believe in him. Oscar don't believe that Kid Austin can beat Shakur Stevenson. And also, he can't make no money. You see? He can't make no money. Because, see, and I'm sorry, Shakur fans. Shakur Stevenson is not an exciting fighter. And that's what Oscar thinking about. Are y'all going to make Shakur Stevenson really fight or run? Huh? You know what I mean? So that's the thing about it. So that's the thing, you know. But if they want to, they still can fight him without Oscar say so. I believe it's a way they can do that, you know. You know, so but yeah, that and you're right, Quee. That's Eddie too. They in cahoots together, I really believe. Because Eddie know that fight ain't gonna make no money. Because Kid Austin's, let's just say, he's basically a contender, you know. That's what it was. He's basically a contender. He's not a number one. Well, he is ranked number 2 in the WBA, but the other sanctioned bodies, they don't have him ranked nowhere near number 2. So Oscar believes that, hey, you're not going to make Shakur fight any faster. You're not going to let him sit in the pocket. He ain't going to sit in the pocket and fight. You know, none of that. So, but it's not a done deal yet. It's not. You know, and this is what kills me. And this is what mess up everybody like us, casual fans. Oh, man, you hear about the fight is on. No, the fight is not on. I was looking at Instagram earlier. They got a picture of them two and everything and blah, 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 and ain't no fight on yet. That ain't an official poster. Man. So, you know, Eddie he just a bad promoter, man. He's just a bad promoter. At least over here he is. Now, I don't know what he do over there, but over here, he's just bad for business. And I know they can find somebody else better than Shakur Stevenson. I mean, Kid Schofield. Now, I wasn't going to talk about this, but I got to mention it at least. You know, I was going to play the tape too, but I'm not. What his father did, and let's get this straight. Okay, I did that on the morning after show yesterday. Okay, now Kid Austin is not a junior. His father is the junior, and his grandfather is the first. Now, like me, I'm a junior because my father is number 1, right? But Kid Austin is number 3. He's the 3rd. His son will be the fourth generation. So, but a lot of people get that mixed up. Now, what Junior, well, his father, let's just keep it simple. Shit. His father, what he did to that woman, he came out and apologized and called her his queen. My queen, and this and that. Well, he got issues. Well, I'm not getting into it, but Kid Austin, I'm sorry. He needs someone in his corner. He needs something or someone to keep his head on straight. His father got anger issues. His father has big anger issues. What's up, Raina? What's going on? And he need to lay down on somebody's couch and get that shit straightened out. That's what he needs to do. See, Kid Austin is about to fight Shakur Stevenson. If that fight happens, just be on the safe side. If that fight comes to fruition, this young man need to focus. This young man can make history by beating a silver medalist, a former champion. You know, and you don't need your father, the one that got you traumatized, because I think he does, in there, and and to distract you. Now they say they got Juan Guzman. Now y'all know who Juan Guzman is. That Jamel Charlo trainer. Well, he gonna be training Kid Austin in the gym. That's what he does. Now Ronnie Shields is gonna be the trainer anymore. Now, and I was waiting on it. Why did you have Ronnie Shields there in the first damn place if he wasn't gonna say anything? Then come to find out, Daddy Austin, he said he had Ronnie Shields in the corner for him. For who? For him. Himself. You're not fighting? You got a world-renowned trainer that trained Holyfield, that trained everybody, and you got him in there for you? Now, I got a problem with that. I got a problem with that. What about your son? If this is what I'm talking about, these damn fathers and son teams. You got a trainer for you, and you got a trainer for him. Ain't that some damn shit? Huh? You know? Man. I don't understand that. Why you need a trainer for you? Well, this is, and you know what, Queen? That's what they say. Well, Mule Six said, man, look here, man. What you talking about? You know, he said, well, if we get into a bind and I mess up, you know, and I need for Ronnie to tell me what to tell my son. Well, why don't you do this? Why don't you just have Ronnie go inside, because only one person is allowed inside the ropes, and just let Ronnie just take over? How about that? You paying him anyway. You know? I mean, what is I missing? I mean, right. What am I missing here? What's up, Jay? Somebody please explain to me, what is KQ missing? I know I ain't got it all sometime, but goddamn. I mean, really? Yeah, he said Ronnie was too busy to train his son. Well, no. Ronnie ain't too busy. I mean, he trained fighters, area out. I told you about the rotation, but he's training fighters that he trained. He ain't there to be a damn statue, okay? You know, you know, Ronnie ain't there to be nobody's statue. He's not there to be nobody damn water boy. He's not there to be nobody towel boy. That ain't what he do. That ain't what he been doing for the last 35 years. Come on now. What's up, Blade? What's going on with you? Oh yeah, Jay, you came late, huh? Oh yeah, we already said Boots was a duck. Yeah, you're a little bit late. Okay, you're a little late. You're a little late. Okay, but that's okay. Well, y'all go ahead and hit the like button for me. Okay, we got 91 in here. All right. Hit the super chat. Hit the cash app. All right. Now show your love, y'all. Come on. All right. OG is working cause we got good fights are coming this weekend. All right. And I'm talking about great fights. And y'all gonna have to make some decisions too. All right. Because we got Aparo and Hitchinson. Now, on that same card, we got Rubisi and also Espinoza. But then again, on another channel, let's say ESPN, The Zone, whatever, Navarrete and Oscar Valdez. Man, oh man. So, and they are at the same time. So, man, I got to put a poll up. And y'all got to make some decisions. All right? I'll put it up tomorrow. I'll give y'all a whole week, all the way to Friday. And y'all let me know who y'all want to watch and who y'all want me to call. All right? So, now Pyro, I think, might be Hitchson. You know? So, we'll see. I got Pyro winning. Me too. I got a bet with somebody who on the Hitchson. Okay, on the Hitchson and Pyro. Okay. Okay, because see, the Valdez and Navarrete fight, okay, this is a part 2. This is a rematch. So that's gonna be a good fight. What's up, big? What's up, Big Dre? All right. So now, so that's why Austin is looking for a new trainer. Now, they are bringing in somebody else. All right. They are bringing in somebody else to, they didn't say who now. They said we're going to be surprised. Right. Okay. Well, I ain't in the mood for surprises, y'all. Okay. I'm not. Okay. I'm not in the mood for surprises. All right. Yeah, KQ. What poll? We got to support Hitchens. Okay. That what you feel? Okay. Hitchens is gonna be fighting on the zone. Okay. And I think Mabisi, and Navarrete, they are on ESPN Plus. So hey, if y'all want Paro, hey, like I say, I work for y'all. Okay. Y'all don't work for me. I work for y'all. So whatever y'all want to watch, hey, I will call it. Whatever fight you want me to call, I'll call it. All right. There you go. All right. Now, of course, Oscar De La Hoya. Let me get back to this. Oscar De La Hoya originally wins by a split decision. Yeah. You think so? MP4 bids. Okay. All right, man. Okay, man. Is it that close like that? Because a lot of people got Pyro winning. Pyro winning. I got him winning. So I don't know. So I'm gonna just bring my pad down here and watch it. One while I was calling both fights. One while I called 2 fights at one time, right? But when they called that timeout, dropped the mouthpiece or something, that threw me off. Cause I had it both in sync. Commercial come on, then the other round starts. When the other round finishes, the other one start. I mean, I had it, man, for about 4 rounds. I had them both sync, man. If I did that for 12 rounds, man, that would have been a classic. 2 fights at one time, man, that would have been something else. So, but anyway, Africa gonna have to stand up. He's gonna have to stand up and show us something. And this is why I'm saying that he spent all that time in Mayweather Promotions up on the damn shelf. Anyway, now, before I go on, speaking of Mayweather, a promotion. Shout out, first of all, to Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia is trying to be a promoter now. And that's one thing about Danny Garcia. He is always looking for opportunities. He looked for barbershops. Now he got a string of barbershops. All right? Now he got a string of car lots. And now he's promoting. So, and shout out to Danny for that. But Camille Morton, he did not make weight. Now, let me remind you about something. Camille Morton supposed to have been his bread and butter for his fight other night. And for Camille Morton not to miss weight, about 14 damn pounds, that means he didn't take it seriously. That means he waved his hand off like, oh, F you. I mean, just come on, come on. Right? That's what it meant. Oh, he do apartments as well? Yes. See, that's one thing about it, Blade. Look, Danny is an entrepreneur. He took that money. Yes, he bought a house. He got a swimming pool inside the house. He did all that. And he got his sister staying with him and all that. But he is looking and investing that money. He investing that money. You know, and I like it. I like what he's doing. But Camille Morton, yeah, I mean, you was wrong for that dude. Because, see, he was the main event. He was the main event. The show went on, though. Don't get me wrong. But he was the main event. They came out to see Camille Morton. Now, to Danny Garcia, credit. He don't give him another shot. Now, I won't give him shit because I don't trust it. All right? No, he didn't try, AK. He didn't even try. Now, when you try and you don't make it, we talk about maybe 1-2 pounds, right? You know, 1 or 2 pounds, right? But when you really just don't care, 14 pounds, that means that you, right? That's what it meant. So, I mean, come on, and I like Danny. So now, Danny's giving him another shot. Danny's giving him another shot to make that up. All right? Now, I don't know how much he was getting paid. It don't matter. He said yes to the fight. So he had to know how much he was getting paid. He said yes. Then he show up 14 pounds? Come on, man. And I'm quite sure whoever Danny had him fighting, he pretty much could have beat him or something like that. I don't know who Danny got over there yet. But still, that was wrong. That was wrong. Because he was the main event. And they couldn't even let him fight. They couldn't let him fight. So the co-main event ended up being the main event. I mean, at least I'm glad the show went on. I mean, 14 pounds, man. That means, you just didn't care. That's all. You just didn't care. Man. I can see 2 pounds, maybe 1 pound or whatever, and you try to go. Man, you can't get 14 pounds off in 30 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever they give you. Man. But that, that's Camille Morton. Some people got to grow the fuck up. Yes, you might be this. Yes, you might be that. But you have to start using this. You have to start using this. Because if you compare yourself to Gervonta Davis by Floyd, no. Gervonta Davis, yeah, he missed weight a couple times, but not about 14 damn pounds. So if you're going to try to sit there and convince everybody, man, I'm the next comment on Tank Davis, all right? Because he's trying to compare himself to Tank, He believes that, him and Tank got similarities. Okay, yeah, okay, that's fine and dandy, but y'all don't have similarities. No, he a Southpaw, you're Orthodox. I mean, come on, man. But anyway, well, that's just bad. That's just bad, And what also is bad is you got a promoter that don't care about putting you in there to fight someone like a Shakur Stevenson. And I don't blame Oscar. I don't blame Oscar at all. Because, see, Kid Austin, they never been under the bright lights. They never been under the bright lights like that. And, yeah, Shakur Stevenson, some people are interested in him. He do have a little fan base. But Kid Austin, he got dropped, I believe, his last fight. He got dropped his last fight. Yeah, that is super unprofessional. Very unprofessional, man. And he act like it didn't bother him. The way in. I don't know if y'all saw it or not. And when they announced it, he like, and then he was like, man, what's up? So, man, that's cold-blooded, man. That's cold-blooded. So, yeah, they both, AK, man, you're true. Yeah, they both light-skinned. Yeah, that's about it. Shit. Hey, Brian, he didn't care. He didn't care. That's the whole point. He didn't care. Now, let that be a fight for the WBC or strap or whatever. It was a sanctioned fight and everything, but he just didn't give a shit. That's what it was. And I don't like that. What's up, Fonz B? What's going on? Morton got too much hype for a prospect. He didn't take the fight serious. Thank you. And thank you. See, now we going in territory where his shit don't stink. And his shit do stink. So, now, okay, now, let's keep moving. All right? Now, Virgil Ortiz is getting ready to fight on Janet Diaz. Now, Virgil Ortiz is not that polished, I would say, as a 154 fighter like Jamel Charlo or whatever. He is moving up. He moved up from 147. But still in all, Xander Zayas has the height. He has the reach advantage. But still in all, I just don't think it's not enough. Because Xander Zayas is still young. He's still young. I think he's, 22? Something like that. 22, 23, whatever. But they love Virgil Ortiz. He has a fan base. And they falling all the way. The other night, he was out on some function. Everybody was lined up to get an autograph with him. So, but if I was him, I would not take this fight lightly. Now, some people will. Now, Rod, he said Ortiz are going to lose bad. Now, this is what I'm getting at. He cannot take this fight lightly. Because Xander Zayas, he is always on point. I seen him in the gym, what was that, yesterday? And he is always on point. He's tall. He's getting that man strength now. He's got the height. He got the reach. And he's pinpoint on his punches. So Ortiz, he got to come in there and pretty much make some adjustments if necessary. Because we saw what happened to Sonny Edwards. Sonny Edwards, I thought, would have won that fight. I was wrong. He did not win that fight. Because why? Because he could never recover. He could not recover at all. I'm talking about since round number 1. Your father did what? He sprinted across the ring and jumped on him and then let off his ass until they raised his hand up. So Virgil Ortiz, you got to make a believer out of everybody. Now, so far, so good as far as with his stomach. So now think about this. Is Oscar gonna risk not only Ortiz, but Kid Austin? You know, Oscar ain't got nobody else. Oscar ain't got hardly no money. I mean, think about it. Ryan is suspended, and they put a halt to that shit. You know what? I'm getting tired of this too. There's another thing. Everybody always say something is done or something is finished and something's completed. Ain't nothing completed or nothing done. And that what really, 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 gets me pissed off. Here Ryan Garcia having a press conference and everything, and you ain't even talk to your trainer. Or your promoter. No. He said, hell no. And that's off. So now, but yeah, Sonny, I was expecting a little bit more of him, but he got shut down before he even get ready. He got shut down before he got started. Put it that way. And I'm not saying that the punches were hurting, but he was just all over him. And he just couldn't throw a punch. Every time he even raised his hand up, he getting hit with 1, 2, or 3s. So Sonny just was outgunned. That's all. And you know how he liked to fight. He liked to move. He liked to jab, move, get in, get out, get out. But he couldn't have a chance to do none of that. Oscar should have risked it. He was just talking about old school fighters will fight anybody. Yes. You know what, Bobby? That's the thing about it. This is what the Schofields are saying. They are saying they are throwback fighters. Okay, that's fine and dandy. But you got to understand, the other fighters are not. The other fighters are not. They are not throwback fighters. They want the money. But why is Shakur Stevenson taking so long to sign a contract? I tell you why. It's Eddie Hearn. It's Eddie. I'm telling y'all right now. It's Eddie. Because just like Vaughn said, Von Wise, just like he said, no power to keep Kid Austin off of you. Eddie knows that. Eddie knows that Shakur Stevenson is not a big puncher. He knows Shakur Stevenson, if need be, because Kid Austin, he will come in there. He will fight or try to fight in the pocket. But they say that's why they brought Juan Guzman in. They say Juan Guzman is a specialty in southpaws. Well, Shakur Stevenson, he better get off his high horse right now. He better get off his high horse right now. Because in their mind, they believe that they and Tank are the only two that can beat Shakur Stevenson. What's up? I think promotion companies protect fighters too much. Because if I'm not mistaken, since Floyd started, he said promotion companies work for boxing, so they duck and see some begin. Yes. No, they ain't protecting the fighters too much, Jay. They're protecting their asses. You see, Oscar. Oh, okay. We'll start with Eddie. Eddie protecting his investment. He put some money in Shakur Stevenson. He got money on that boy. And he cannot sit there, excuse me. He cannot sit there and let him go in there and get beat. Because not only will Eddie be the laughing stock, Shakur will be. And Eddie been having a bad run lately. A bad run. What's up, Thomas? He said, man, February 22nd, Shakur, yeah. That's my daughter's birthday too. So, but we're gonna see. But please stop saying it's a done deal. Ain't nothing done till it's done. Now, Tank Davis fight is done. That is done, completed. David versus David. That's done. That's done. Now, Shakur's, they said he's supposed to sign. They wait on him to sign. Now, Shakur signed. Well, they said no, he hasn't. Now, they say no, he hasn't. So, I don't know what's the holdup. But they said he hasn't as of yesterday. So I don't know. Y'all hit the super chat on the Cash App. All right? What time is it? Yeah, okay. All right. Man. But so yeah, so yeah, he went to bad spot most likely. Okay. Yeah, but so you gotta have both eyes and just announced. Okay. He did sign. Okay. All right. But I believe when I see it. When they announce it. Put it that way. Because they asked who announced the fight. They can't announce it, they said. I said, okay, then. Okay, Oscar probably announced it, or no. Neither one of them announced it. Riyadh season got to announce it. Your Excellency got to announce it, or whatever. What kind of shit is that? So they can't say nothing. But yeah, it's a done deal. Okay, let's see it's a done deal. Let's see it's a done deal. All right, let's wait for the announcement to come out. Let's wait on the announcement to come out. And then I'll let you know it's a done deal. Now, please don't let me wait for a whole week and don't hear nothing. Then the next week, don't hear nothing. Then the next week, don't hear nothing. Or let's say it is a done deal. And then next thing you know, the fight is off. So, they're saying Curry just signed right now, OJ. Okay, they saying that? Okay, you got Thomas Hill and Thomas. All right. Okay, I thought you changed phones or something. So the same one. Okay, just got announced by Shakur and Oscar and Floyd. Okay. Now if they Shakur, Oscar, and Floyd. Okay. Then if Shakur said it, it's a done deal. Then pretty much. All right. So okay then. Now this changes things now. Y'all. Yeah. Now, a lot of people believe that Kid Austin is not ready. Kid Austin said, I am ready. And I'm going to show you I'm ready. They are bringing out all the stuff. They said they got more money to work with this time. That's why they brought Juan Guzman in. They have more money to work with. And they're bringing in not only Juan Guzman, they're bringing in another trainer. Ronnie Shields won't be there. So they bring it in because Ronnie Shields, he's a no nonsense fight trainer. All right. So yeah, Fonz B. I don't think he can beat Shakur. I just don't. But I'm gonna tell you right now. I keep it a buck. If he does beat Shakur Stevenson, then Tank, you got to step up, baby. You got to step up. Yeah, you do. You got to step up. Because now he's on your ass. He's going to be on your ass. Because he's already ranked number 2 in the WBA. So, and you host the WBA. So, that's how I look at it. But I don't think he's ready either, AK. I don't think he's ready either. You know, it's very dangerous to get in there with Tank right now. And I think Shakur is going to make a fool out of him. Now, Shakur going to do what Shakur always does, make it a boring fight. Shakur going to do what he always do. Get in and get out, jump out and jump back in, jump out, jump back in. Because I know that their game plan is to put pressure on Shakur Stevenson. Make him fight. Now, no fighters haven't done that. Now, I want somebody to explain to me. Somebody, anybody, explain to me. Why or what makes Shakur Stevenson just that great? What have he done to be this big star? What, because he got a silver medal? No. I mean, think about it. What was one of his best fights? And I think Jamil Herring might be the best one he ever fought. That's what I look at. Sometimes when people saying Shakur Stevenson, oh, he got great defense. Where? You know. So that's what I'm looking at. You know. Yeah, that's why I said Herring. Yeah, Herring's the best fight that I think. The one that I have in my intro. You know. So, but I think Kid Austin this is his chance, but I don't know. He might fall short because Shakur is the former champion, and he basically be the A side. So, JD, what's going on? He said, KQ, the afro and the two front teeth make him great. He need that afro lined up. That's what he need. He needs some damn clippers or something on that line, on that head. That's what he needs. Dude, that's what he needs. But still in all, I mean, now we got, look, Boston's heating up, y'all. Boston's heating up now. Okay? And I'm talking about we're going to carry this all into 2025. I can see that now. And this is why Shakur can't gain more fans being a born fighter. I agree that Herring was his best fight. Yes, Bobby D. You're exactly right. Now, this really going to make him a born fighter because Kid Austin is going to bring the fight to him. And Shakur Stevenson is going to be moving and run out the way. And I mean, come on. He's going to have to stand there and fight this little guy. And this guy is going to be way smaller than him. So, I mean, you got to reach Shakur because Kid Austin got to get inside. He got to get up close to get to your body. You know, Camp 11, what's going on? Schofield got to work on that conditioning. Well, yes, he does. Now, his excuse is this, that he was in the Las Vegas altitude. That's why he ran out of gas. He said that Tevin Farmer told him about the climate out there. Well, that don't have nothing to do with it. I mean, yes, it is a little bit different. But damn it, if you're in shape, you're in shape. And I get tired of all the damn excuses. What's up, AK? And that yes, sir. He said Auntie Scope and said Shakur is an easier fight than Tank. Of course he is, yes. Because Shakur, he don't have no power. So they're not worried about getting knocked out. And guess what? They're going to take chances. They're going to take chances now. So that means that Shakur is going to have to fight. He'll have to run to get them off of him. And guess what? That means, like Bobby D say, no damn fans again. And they would rather fight Shakur because he won't knock you out. Okay, there you go. So he won't knock you out. See, he doesn't have power. Yep, there you go. I didn't even read it all. and I knew what you was saying about to say. Yep. And I appreciate you, AK, man, for the support, man. All right, we got Smooth Criminal with that $2 holla. Here's a little something on the lunch. All right, okay, I appreciate you, brother. Yes, sir. Anything helps, baby. Anything helps. You know, but yeah. So if this fight is on, and I'm quite sure it is now, since they made the announcement, whatever, you know, and that's their whole idea. This is what he meant by it's an easier fight. Because you go in there with Gervonta Davis, you don't know when that big boom gonna come. You know? Now, guess what? When you fight secure, you ain't worried about it. You ain't worried about it. He coming off a sore hand. So no tune-up. No tune-up at all. He coming off a sore hand. So now, yes, Tay, he got to get closer though. Tay, that's what happens when you short. When you short like that, and you're a fighter, you got to go inside, close that distance, go inside so he can't stretch that jab out there and keep you at bay. You got to get under that jab and get down there and get to that body, get to that right rib cage, left, right. You know, that's what you're going to have to do, stay close. But guess what? Shakur Stevenson's foot movement is his defense. He going to stay off the ropes. He going to move. He going to run. I'm not going to say run. He'll use lateral movement. And this is what we don't like, lateral movement. So now we're looking at David versus David in February. Then February 22nd, we're looking at Shakur Stevenson and Kid Austin. March the 1st, we're looking at Gervonta Davis. Wow. And then also in December, we're looking at, Usyk and Tyson Fury. Undisputed versus, that's going to be a fight. And that's a heavyweight fight. And that's starting next month. And we ain't going to talk about this week. Boxing is back. It's heating up now. All right? I mean, things are getting done, finally. And guess what? Turkey ain't do nothing. Maybe one or two, you know, but still in all, I mean, it's heating up. And if Shakur Stevenson, he going to have to be on point, you know. So, I mean, it is what it is. And let's not forget now, no matter how this outcome comes, Tank Davis still want to fight Shakur Stevenson next summer. And that's what, March. Earl Spence be ready in April. Think about all these fights coming every month. I just counted out the first 6 months. The first 6 months. Earl Spence and Fondora in April. Because they got to spread it out. PBC on a monthly basis. Because they're too close together. You know. I hope you're right about Boston being back. Yeah. That's it. BC, what's going on? Yes, sir. Tank. Yes, sir. He March the 1st. He is March the 1st, man, and I can't wait. All right? Man, I can't wait for this fight this weekend. I can't wait for all these fights coming down the pipe, baby. Man, I can't wait. Because I know it's going to be on point. That's why. All right? Yes. Still, what's going on with you? Barbara D, in that cash app. App. I appreciate you, Barbara D, in that cash app. All right? I appreciate you. Always. Yes, sir. I gotta learn how to do that. So, anyway. But and I appreciate you for the support. All right. Yeah, so man, I mean, so that's a hell of a schedule in my book. In my book, it is, you know, and I can't wait to see it, you know. Now, Now let's keep moving on with David versus David. Now, when I first opened up, I talked about this, and I talked about how David gonna be Casino. What's going on? All right, yes, sir. Casino. Oh, press. What's going on? He said, no cap. I hope Kid Austin win, then fall out with his dad right after. Real talk. His dad don't need to be there, because that's an important fight for Kid Austin. Because Kid Austin can win that fight if he makes Shakur fight. Because you don't know how the judges is going to judge this fight. See, the judges, they like when a guy come forward. They like to see the fighter make the fight. They don't want to see the fighter not make the fight or run from the fight unless you fighting and movement or using your lateral movement. You know, something like Ali used to do. Pop that stick while he on the back foot. Or bam, 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 bam. But not just running. No. Yeah. Yes. That's what I'm saying, Casino. If Kid Austin go in there, show a lot of action, show a lot of moxie, go in there and just, man, press the action. Press it. Keep Shakur on his back foot. Keep him running. Keep him running. And first of all, if he do that, first of all, he'll prove everybody right that he's a born fighter and he can't sell, because he's going to be the cause of it. He's going to be the cause of it. Watch. Yeah, so what's up, Blade? Blade, in that. Chat. Appreciate you, Blade. Yes, sir. He said, keep doing how you do. All right. Hey, you know I will. All right. You know I will. Oh, yes, I will. Yes, sir. Man, like I said at the beginning, I do not stick to one subject. All right. You weren't here at the beginning, but I hit you like the 10 o'clock news, baby. Yes, sir. I tell you what's going on in the sport of boxing, except for the weather. Yes, sir. All right. And I appreciate that support, man. Yes, sir. He said, go ahead to rough him up, frustrate him, make him get a little dirty, but he going to have to use everything. Yes. And like I say, Kid Austin, I still think he's not ready. All right. Just do boxing. What's good, baby? All right. Respect to you, man. Yes, sir. Just do. Good brother, man. Good brother. Whole family. Good people. All right. Now, like I say, before I get to David, okay, Kid Austin, I still don't think he's ready, but now this fight is a done deal. It's some potential room that he can upset Shakur Stevenson. If they work on it, you got Juan Guzman coming in. You got another trainer coming in. They don't want to say, but they say he's an ex-champion. So who knows? But then, man, if he can upset Shakur Stevenson, then now he made a name for himself. Not that Shakur Stevenson really that guy, but going back, moving, running, or lateral movement, we'll see. We'll see. I still think he's not ready yet. I still think he's a little green. But if Shakur do all that on the back foot, get out the way, like De Los Santos, but let's just say this. Kid Austin, I don't know how he punches. Shakur does. So De Los Santos is a big puncher. Shakur Stevenson running for his life in there. Now, would he be running for his life with Kid Austin? Do Kid Austin got that type of power? Now, I know he on the weights, so I can see he pump weights. And he need to get that shit stopped it right now. Because that stamina it's gonna be a problem later on down the line. So yeah, it might look good. Matter of fact, on the Instagram, he posing his muscles in his leg. That is not good, dude. I don't know why I keep telling Anthony Joshua. I keep telling Frank Martin, all these guys that's lifting weights. You know, come on. And then you got Shakur Stevenson. If he get hit by a body shot and Kid Austin put some power behind it, Shakur gonna be on the back foot for the whole fight. So, because the last fight, now I don't like the way he's all over the place. He jumps in, jump out, he jumping over there, jumping over there, jumping over there. They're gonna have to calm his little ass down. Because, like I say, Shakur, he can't make him look bad. But then again, Kid Austin, man, you know. What's up, Jay Dixon? Now, Jay Dixon still don't believe that fight is going to happen. Now, I said the same thing, but also they said they made the announcement. Now, I haven't seen it yet, but they said Austin came out, Kid Austin, Shakur, and made the announcement. So, but still, let's see. But let's see how Shakur do. Now, I'm like Barbara D now. If Shakur do fight like he always fight, then he still will never have any fan base. He will always be the B-side. Unless he fights someone, you know, of a different caliber. But he got to stand and fight. I get it. That's not the way you fight. I get it. Floyd Mayweather kind of fought like that on the defensive side, but you got to stand and fight sometimes. You know, I know the name of the game is hit and don't get hit. Yeah, I get that too, but you got to do some hitting too. And that's the thing about it. You know, he won't do that. Now he's coming off a bad hand. Now, me personally, I would have took a tune-up to see how the hand look or how the hand feels. Now, I don't know if this fight gonna happen or not. We are talking about February. We are in December. So it's still enough time for the hand to get better and better. So, but we'll see. We'll see. You know. But now let me get to David Beaters. All right. Now, I was looking at David. Shakur better not do that. Daniel Santos shit again. Yeah. Well, if he feel Kid Austin punches, okay. Because now I'm just going by what they saying. All right. Now, allegedly, they saying that Kid Austin got the best of Shakur Stevenson in sparring. Well, Shakur, he said, no, that's a lie. So I don't know. So now, yeah, okay, Tay, Kid is a tune-up. I guess you're right. But what if tune-up go wrong? What if the tune-up go wrong? You know, see, that's the thing about it. What if that tune-up go wrong, man? Damn. That'd be messed up. But this why we love boxing. You know? And if they're gonna spend their money, because they got a bigger bag, they said, so they can bring in a Juan Guzman. They can bring in a new trainer. They don't want to say who it is, but they're gonna bring in a new trainer. So let's see. Will that help? And see, this is the thing. This is what I don't like. And this is for Earl Spence too. You can't keep changing trainers. You can't keep changing trainers, so it depends on who you fighting. You know, that don't work. That's why I said, look at Earl Spence. Earl Spence is almost at the end of his career. So what he gonna have to do is, hey, look, Derek, get with Derek. Because you supposed to be fighting in April or something like that with Honduras. Well, you ain't got a trainer yet. Who you training with? What you doing? Now, he's back in training, yes. And I know he's been fighting long enough to know what to do and what not to do, but he's not Floyd Mayweather. All right? He's not Floyd Mayweather. You need a trainer over there. Now, of course, Derrick James, I'm quite sure he'd be willing to sit down with him and talk to him and try to work something out. I think you don't need no courts. You don't need no judge for this because you're almost at the end of your career. You've been with him for ever since the amateurs. So y'all, I know it's something y'all can do. But now with Kid Austin, you know, first of all, your daddy got problems with beating on women. You don't need that problem. That's his problem. That's not your problem. And number two, somebody leaked that tape in their damn house. All right? Let's get it straight right now. Somebody leaked that tape in their house. Now, could have been Kid Austin. Maybe he getting tired of getting hit by his dad. I don't know. That wasn't his mama. Because Kid Austin, Daddy Austin said, hey, your mama was a big woman. You know, I'm not disrespecting her or nothing, but your wife, your mama was big. You know, she was real big, right? So, hey, he like healthy women, okay? So that's Kid Austin mama. But that lady there, that wasn't Kid Austin mama. Now, he came out with that sorry ass apology. Now, I believe in a second chance. Because I've been to the penitentiary years ago, and I got a second chance. All right? But guys like this, you can get a second chance, but you need help with that second chance. He needed to go see somebody, because I'm going to tell you next time, you might find her dead. I'm going to tell you that right now. You might find her dead, because I saw how he was. He got a tip on his little ass. You know, that little man complex shit, right? You feel this high when you're picking on a woman, because man and woman, and when you start doing that, no, no. I got 3 girls and a mama. You're not gonna put your hands on them. When I got ready to walk my daughter down the aisle, what did I tell her husband, soon to be husband? I said, look, I don't care what y'all do. I don't care what y'all argue about. I don't care what y'all talk about, right? But one thing about it, you better not put your hands on it. That's all I'm going to say. And because I'm giving it to you. I'm not loaning her to you. I'm giving her to you. And he said, yes, sir. And so far, everything been kosher. And that was 2.5 years ago. So, but still in all, the dude needs some help. The dude needed help. Then you going around talking about you suing everybody. They ain't by any means. He's talking about he's suing him. Crown Jewel, I'm suing him. Manager Marty, well, I'm going to sue him. Dude, they didn't put out the video. Somebody in your house did. Shit. It might have been the girl you beating on. Sure, it might have been the woman you beating on. Oh, yeah, he in therapy. Yeah, he getting help, but he ain't in therapy for that. He's not in therapy for beating her ass. I tell you, his therapy should be that goddamn county jail. How about that? They give you help in there. They give you help in there. They deal with drug addicts and all that other shit, right? And when everybody feels sorry and talk about, oh, I found Jesus, I found God, right? Only when they find Jesus and God and Allah and everything when they get caught. please. You know, man, I don't have no respect for that. And that's why I told Knockout the other day. I'm taking down my interview I did with him and his son. Do you see his son on those videos? Can you see your son when they be interviewing him? How his son always looking down? Man, it's something ain't right in that damn house. It's something not right in that house. Now, I don't know who leaked that tape, but it came from in that house. That was a video in that house. Somebody got access to that, and they leaked it. Now, don't tell me somebody from the company leaked it. From the camera company. They ain't got no vendetta against you. That woman that you beating on, she probably did it. Or your son might have did it. Shit. No, I'm sorry. You know, I just don't like that shit. You know, I'm not, I don't rock with that shit. I'm sorry, y'all. You know, I just don't. You know, I think that's just despicable. You know, that you think about your daughter, you know, and stuff like that. You know, no, I'm sorry. You know, so, but anyway, still in all, let me, David Benavides, okay, David Benavides. Now listen, David Benavides is getting ready for David Morrell. David Morrell, of course, it's under tutelage of Ronnie Shields, and David Morrell, gonna have his hands full, cause David Benavides is in there sparring heavyweights, and of course a couple 175 pounders. You know, a kid also speaks well. His dad needs to shut up. Yeah, he speaks well. That's what I'm saying. He's overbearing. He speaks well. Everybody thought I was joking when I say he can't talk past 10 o'clock. That was true. He cannot talk on the phone past 10 o'clock. Now, it got back to them because I heard him in the interview saying, well, people saying that my dad won't let me be a man. I got a baby. That don't mean shit. That ain't being a man. That's not being a man, son. I mean, come on. You got a baby. Anybody can make a baby. Damn. You know, see, right there shows me he lost. Yeah, 10 o'clock. Okay, man, he got to be off the phone at 10 o'clock and you making the money. You making the money. I be like, Dad, go sit down. You got this twisted. Go sit down. Man, you know, I mean, I don't rock with that, man. Man, so, you know, but, you know, he seemed like a nice kid, though. You know, he seemed like a nice kid, you know, and he loved his father, you know, because he support his father. I see that. You know, he support his father, you know, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, you know, but your dad need help, you know, he needs help, you know, and I'm not gonna talk about this. I was gonna show the tape again, but I said no, I'm not gonna do that. You know, he need help. You know, and he said they had extensive therapy. Him and her, you know, their problems, whatever. Now, did he mention to the therapist that he beat her ass? I don't know. You know, so, but you know, it can get worse. It could have been worse. You know, and my first sign would say, get away from that nigga. You know, that's what I would say. You know, he must have seen his dad beat his mom. Yeah, no, mom ain't there for a reason. Mom ain't there for a reason. Okay, let's just say that. And knowing him, I'm taking my son with me. You know, and she probably was too scared to say, "No, you ain't taking my," So I'm just, guessing, but I just know that type. I just know that type. You know, that's my son too. That's my son too. I'm taking him. I'm taking him with me. And that's why they was homeless for a while. So, and I'm sorry. I'm just, just no, 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 no. I just can't rock with that. What's up, AK? Yes, sir. He's not so. Jack. Oh. Yes, sir. He said, does he still live with his dad? Yes, he does. You saw him come out the room, shoes off and pajama pants on. And everything okay. He told him, get back in that damn room. So, but they had the baby with him in the interview. So, I don't know. Seems like every interview, I think it's going to be just him. But here comes, it's going to put Diddy all in the, yes. He seems like he's busy in the interview. He gets up and all everything, but he come back and sit down. He gets up, whatever, and peeps in, and I don't know, man. I don't know what it. I just hope he, he's all right, and one day I just hope he don't snap. I knew a guy like that snapped and killed his father. Shot him. Yeah. So, but with that, that's all KQ got for y'all today. It's been a pleasure. And yeah, he needs help. No doubt about it. And he said he got it, but he said that happened years ago. But he said in the video, "You was my girl in 22, 23, something like that." So I don't know. But one thing I do know, if this fight is true, if this fight comes to fruition, he don't need all that over his head, because this is an important fight for him, his team, and this can open up a lot of doors if he beats Shakur Stevenson. He seems like a nice kid. He speaks very well, and and I don't fault him. He just caught up in it, But you're gonna love your dad no matter what. You can't deny your dad, And so I mean, I wasn't perfect, but I never laid my hands on a woman in my life. And maybe he should try it, restraint. Go smoke a cigarette or something, do something else, but don't do what he did. So, but it is out there, and whoever did that, I don't know. But he say he know who did it, so I don't know. So it had to be somebody close in his family. So, but well, with that, thank you all, and yes, we will be live this weekend. Of course, like I say, I put up a poll, but I think most of y'all want to see Richard Hitchens Africa fight. So if you want to go that route, we can go that route. Okay. Like I say, I work for you all, and so whatever y'all want, I will call whatever fight y'all want. All right. So with that, y'all have a great Monday, and of course, I definitely will see y'all Tuesday. No, Wednesday. That's right. Tomorrow is Tuesday, right? Okay. I'll be off tomorrow. Of course, my regular day off, Tuesdays, and I'll be back Wednesday. Okay. So, well, I would still put up the poll just in case. All right, someone else might want to see it that's not here. All right. So with that, that's all I got. I appreciate everybody. All right. Yes, sir. If you really want, you can work in between rounds. Yeah, you can work in between rounds. Yeah, I tried that. It didn't work out. I tried it. I had it going for a while, and then next thing you know, man, yeah. So, but anyway, with that, that's all I got, y'all. Y'all have a good one, man. Do what I always do. Keep my head on a swivel. All right, and keep your head on a swivel. And if you haven't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button on the way out. All right. I appreciate everybody, and everybody have a good one. And I'm living it up. Oh.
This song is dedicated to all those ballers out there and all those hustlers and just people out there just getting their money on, you know what I'm saying? To all of you haters, just remember this. I'm living it up, y'all.
In my lifetime, haters tried to put me down, telling me things I couldn't do and goals I won't achieve. Even my best friends used to tell me that I wouldn't amount to much, but thoughts like those I could not foresee. So I got diamond rings and pearls. I got grits and pretty girls. I got loot and brand new cars. And who would have thought that I'd make it this far? Now that I made it, and I did it by myself. What do all you haters have to say now? Oh, I'm not upset about it, but this will teach you not to doubt it. And no, you cannot cheat it. I got diamond rings and pearls. I got a crib and lovely girl. I got loot and brand new cars. And who would have thought that I'd make it this far? Don't take this personally. Don't take this personally. No, you can't be down with me. Can't be down with me. I got more money to earn. I got more money to earn. Watch how I get it. It took a lot of hard work and pain to get and be where I'm at today. Oh, I'll never have a want or a need again, and I'm living it up.
And for you girls out there that's chasing paper,